Hey guys, welcome back, and this is our next project. I've been looking forward to this. It is awesome that we get this new large enterprise kit. Not only that, this design is just so cool. Um, this is of course a 3D render. I'm going to be trying to light this very much so like this. I didn't buy the lighting kit because it doesn't allow for stuff like this or this nice little light up of the pendant here. We're going to try that. We're going to do that. We did that on our refit. We're going to do it on this. Yeah, I love this design. This kit is awesome. Quick look at the box. Not much to see here. Just a picture of the kit. Another picture. That's the render from the front. We got some pictures from the show. We have the finished kit on the back. Looking all cool. So that's that. Before we get to the plastic, as I said, I didn't buy the lighting kit. I did, however, buy the Aztecs. I wanted to see how these work out. These polar lights. Now, on my refit, the decals literally shattered my hand for the sensor bands. Many people I know that have had problems with those decals. However, on the Defiant, they went on so well and were so good that I'm a little more hopeful for this decal set, and I've seen people put this decal set on the model, so they had no problems. So we're gonna hope for that. A thing about this, however, I haven't taken it out obviously, but this design for this design. Let me look in here if you can see that there are these tiny little lines that go back and forth in here. This section right here, more so than most of it, this to me looks like a 60s shower curtain design. It really does have that 60s shower curtain-y design kind of in here. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just kind of pointing out it looks like a 60s shower curtain. And I can already see some things with this decal set that I'm going to want to do. These are huge slabo decals. I do not want to try to put these on like this. This huge section for the front of the saucer has a white line. It's hard to see on camera, but there is definitely a white line that goes all the way through here. So that'll be easy just to mark it and cut it in half. These, however, and I don't know why they did this. I really wish, because they did this here. See, this is separate. These are not. I do like how the phaser banks, if we look here, the phaser banks are actually cut in half. So there's two sections that go together. I do like that. I just really wish that they would have cut these quadrants into separate quadrants or separate pieces, right, and it's a perfect line right here at this dark edge. They could have cut this right here, so that way you wouldn't have to put these huge decals on. So we might be going in here with a X-Acto and just cutting these just to make our life a little easier. I don't know what other issues we'll have with the rest of this. We will deal with that when we get to it. So I'm going to get the plastic out. I'll be right back. Alright guys, let's take a real quick look at the plastic here. We have the clear tree, a very impressive clear tree. The thing I really like about the clear is you can see these Bassard caps are clear. But if we look at the sensor dome that goes underneath, it has a texture to it which looks like a diffusing texture. And even cooler, you have the diffusing texture on some of this. This is for the bridge in the BC deck. You've got diffusing texture here, but the dome is clear. That is super cool. But yeah, you've got all the windows, tons of windows. Your grids for your nacelles, your end cap for your nacelles. You've got your, I think these are the impulse engines here. Your, what's this, the flight deck or the shuttlecraft bay. So the inside of the Bassards. Yeah, just an impressive amount and an impressive tooling on the clear there. Let's see, your primary hull. Two big old slabs of plastic here, and this is a nice large kit. It's almost the size of the old AMT. It's a little smaller than the old AMT original series Enterprise, but yeah, you can see how big they are. My meaty hand barely stretches to the edge of these. It's about an octave reach right there for you musicians. But yeah, very cool. A lot amount of detail on this. There's the sensor band, like from the refit there. But above the sensor band, this is another sensor band. It has very, very fine lattice. I'm really impressed with the microscopic amount of detail they have on this thing. You've got your traditional underside here with your landing pad doors. You have your sensor band. You have the refit, the three phaser banks. They're on the up north towards the center as opposed to being down here, but they're there. You have your photon launchers. We will be lighting those up. Those will be blue. Your awesome TOS 3 windows at the very front of the hull, and a rather detailed underside of the I guess impulse deck, and very much looks this section reminds me very much of the Enterprise, the NX-01. That little thing in the center is a circle, and it is lit. It is blue. We have the upper hull, again, very cool, and I love the Enterprise B Excelsior class deck section back here for the impulse. It even has the fins. Very cool. Very nice bridge and BC deck. Let's get it in camera. Big old window, big old hole in the top. Phaser banks at the quadrants like the refit. Nice section here for your registry lights. It does have the quadrant, those quadrant, I guess, I don't even know what they are, lights or windows, whichever they are. They're not lit as far as I can see, so I don't know if I'm going to like these or not. We'll see. We have your engines, your nacelles themselves. Very, very NX-01 inspired. I love the grills. I always like the engines on the NX-01. Not too complicated. Nice amount of detail. The pendants are actually raised. I'm going to be taking those off because I don't even want to try to get the decal around those things. But yeah, very cool. Nacelles. And you got your fins back here. Your intercooler things. I'm not sure what those are. We'll find out. And their last bit is your secondary hull and your pylons. Look at all those windows. Glorious, glorious cutout windows. That is so awesome. I don't have to cut those out. I don't have to cut a single one. I'm so happy. Mainly because most of these are square, and that's just a pain. But yeah, very, very cool secondary hull. You got some grid patterns on here. You got your pendant in there. We have the inside caps of the Bassard collectors. We got your traditional deflector dish housing, and your potato pillars. I've heard these affectionately, or maybe not so affectionately, called potato pillars. These are your pylons. And that is it for the plastic in this kit. We do have your decals that come with the kit themselves. Sadly, not very robust. Let's see if we can actually get them out. Yeah, that's it. That's what comes with the kit. Not even as robust as the old AMT one, because the old AMT one actually came with every ship in the line as far as the class of ship it was. It came with like the Constellation, Constitution, Defiant. But yeah, just the pendants and the registry, and then these little doohickeys. I'm not sure what those are. We'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I got the Aztecs, because this is yeah. So hopefully in future releases of this kit, they will actually give us a more robust decal sheet. In fact, I predict that we will eventually the Aztec kit, Aztec decals will come with this kit. Not sure. That's probably down the road. But we will be starting with the nacelles. Pretty much going to follow the instructions on this one here. Let me see. Yeah, the instructions start with the nacelles. They actually start with the Bassard collectors, which is a good place to start because we're going to have to pack a lot of lights into the nacelles. A lot of lights. And we don't have a ton of real estate on the inside, so we're going to have to be very efficient with our lights, with our wires. We're of course going to light up the grills. Those will be blue. The end caps, nice little, because this comes with a lighting kit, has a nice little mount for the LED, which we'll be taking advantage of. That's what we're going to do there. The Bassard is a whole deal. And then there's these lights here that go on the this kind of vent thing that goes kind of around here. They're little blue lights that go in there. Above and beyond that, there are beauty lights that light up the registry. These very tiny tiny holes. There's a teeny tiny hole in camera right there. Right there. Teeny, it's so small. There, you can barely see it. That thing. That is a light. Lights up a little registry right here. We're going to try that. We are going to try to do that. Also, there are little tiny lights at the end of the nacelles, at the front end here. Not flashing. In fact, on the model, the studio model, I can't find any flashing lights in any of the footage I've seen it. However, we are going to do some flashing lights because just seems wrong not to have the navs flashing. On the nacelles, not so much. There's a light at the tip of the nacelle. There are two. Let's see, which side is this? This is the inbound. It's on the outbound side. There are two lights about right in here. Right in here. That light and light down the edge of the pylons. We are going to try to do those. What else do we have? We have there is another light that lights up the pendant right up here. The pendant is actually embossed, or extruded rather. We're not going to do that. I can't think of a way to do that and make it not look goofy. So we're just that's just going to be one of those things. The Bassards, however, that is another story. This is your mount on the inside for the Bassards. And this is your end cap right here. Okay, that was a huge sneeze. Oh dear God. But we have these, and these are the end caps. The internal end caps for your Bassard collectors. They go right about here. Right about like, I think like that. There's some, oh no, like this. There we go. Everything has a nice key and locking mechanism. We are going to do several lights to try to emulate the TOS flashing within the Bassards. We're not going to have the inner fans rotate, but we will have the flashing. And we'll be using blinking lights and fiber optics to do that. So that is gonna be a thing, and that is actually where we're gonna start. So that is going to be it for this video. The next video, we will be starting with lighting the Bassards and the nacelles. So this is a buddy build with space dock modeling, and so we had a long I can't even believe 5-hour conversations about just lighting. The techniques we're going to use to just light these things and to make them look as close to screen accurate, minus again the this beauty light here, but as close to screen accurate as we can make these. And we've come up with some ideas. We've come up with some solutions to all of this, and it is gonna we're gonna lose all this space really quickly. But the next video is going to be Bassard and doing the nacelles. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you will join me and Space Dock for that. So you guys take care, and we'll see you next time.